Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a quick recap of the new Shane Dawson video, The Secrets of the Beauty World, about the business, all the stuff that goes behind making a palette. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe because I put in videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch. Now, let's get to the action. So this whole episode is about Shane going on his adventure to make his palette, and he learns all about the beauty industry. First things first, we find out that he is going to a meeting at Jeffrey's warehouse / business center to start working on his eyeshadow palette. He gets there and we find out that Jeffrey's bought like another warehouse, so now he has a bunch of them because his line just keeps growing and growing, and apparently a lot of that is thanks to Shane. He obviously was already very well to do in the area, but the publicity he got from this series just skyrocketed him even further. Then we find out that apparently he sells James Charles's merch, which I was honestly shaking because I was like, wait, I thought that James wasn't even allowed into Jeffrey's house because apparently he would like flirt with Nate and make advances at Nate, and it made him uncomfortable. And like, can someone please down below tell me like what the tea is there, because I thought that they didn't like each other, but now apparently he sells his merch. I'm just confused. One of the most shocking details of the episode is when Shane asks Jeffrey, okay, so on one of your palettes, how much money do you make? And he says $20,800,000. He does some calculations and that's what he comes up with. I never would have guessed it was that much money off one palette. It's kind of mind-blowing. Then there was some tea with the Too Faced company. Now, I have heard of this company, I think, before, but Jeffrey says it basically like someone who worked there called Jeffrey's Makeup Clown Makeup. And this was a little bit of drama because Shane brought some makeup that he enjoys as like examples to show Jeffrey, and yeah, there was some Too-Faced makeup in there. But luckily he explained that he just kind of liked like the chocolate candy bar packaging, so crisis averted there. But yeah, apparently there's some tea betwixt those things. Also, in addition to makeup, we find that Shane wants to make slime and bathrows, and honestly, iconic. Jeffrey's a little nervous about this episode because apparently like the cost of goods and processing hasn't really been talked about by any beauty guru before or in the beauty community, so this is like a big deal. He even reveals how much it costs for like a palette to be made, including like processing, shipping, the packaging, the formula itself, all that stuff. It takes one of his palettes about $20 to be created, and turns out that's pretty pricey compared to like competitors. So like a Kylie eyeshadow palette allegedly costs like $3 to make. So he's apparently using some like high quality ingredients, I guess, and he sells them for $54 when apparently they're worth $80. So I thought that was interesting, and he says that that's because he sees it as an art form and not just like a way to make money, so he wants to keep it like sort of affordable for people. So I thought that was kind of cool. Talking a little bit about the details for Shane's, project on his own, and he says the fair collaboration would be like 20%, or like they would take 30% and give him 70% for anything he makes, and like Shane is shooketh. He can't believe it. And they kind of go into the nitty-gritty of like what he would be getting. So on his palette, they're like, yeah, you could like easily make $5 million just for you. And Shane obviously could not take that because like he's a very successful YouTuber, but he was saying like, I've never seen that kind of money. So I don't know, it was a big moment for him, and like I kind of got emotional because I was like, oh, so proud of the little bean that he is. And we also found out about some of the details of another big beauty community gurus deal. Nikki Tutorials did a collaboration with Too Faced, another throw out to Too Faced about why they don't like the company, because apparently she was given $50,000 flat fee for her collaboration. She worked hard to like put together the colors and the formulas and like her tutorials that went inside of it, and she only got 50 grand, and apparently the palette made like 10 million or something. So apparently Jeffrey was like salty for her about that and was just trying to let Shane know that like she knows what she's talking about, you know what I mean? And when they go into the profit that he'd be making, even if he did merch through them, like saying that he'd make like $12, $14 for a shirt, he starts crying because he's like, I've been getting screwed over my entire life. And it was actually a really sad moment when he realizes that like all this hard work that he's been putting into things and he's just been screwed, and he like goes into the bathroom and starts crying, and it's just like very emotional, and you feel bad for him because like obviously he's been on the platform for a long time, and to find out that it hasn't been going his way is kind of upsetting, that people have just like been taking advantage of him. And when Shane comes back and Jeffrey sees that he's obviously shook it up, they go and talk in Jeffrey's office, and he says like, Shane, you're nice but you're naive. Time to stop that. Like, we got to get to work now. We've got to get some money's honey, and it was just like cool to see him having someone in his life who can like bolster him up and show him the ropes. And Jeffree shows Shane his color Shane, which is like this goldy shimmery, which was like so pretty. And it ends with Shane picking his eyeshadow colors and names, and he's just coming out with fire names like freaking root beer, Diet Cola. He has like liquid lipsticks that he's apparently gonna do too, like Rylan and Are You Filming, and like it's becoming a whole thing, and you can tell that he's so excited about it. And honestly, I don't even like, I rarely wear makeup, I don't really buy makeup, but like after hearing how much work goes into these makeup palettes and like that they're good quality, and like if Shane puts it out, like who knows, maybe I will buy one, but like who knows, because they'll probably like sell out super quick. I don't know. It's exciting to think about. So I was nervous about this video. I'm like, I don't know how interesting this is going to be. And then again, it just rocked my world. So it goes to show, you know, just trust Shane, trust the process. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to subscribe, because I put in videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch. And tomorrow we head to Disney. So I'm going to be posting vlogs from all the different parks we go to. There's a bunch of new stuff that I'm going to be trying for the first time. So yeah, if you want to see any of that, be sure to subscribe, because that starts tomorrow. Subscribe.